Hello everyone, this is Archer Fangs and welcome to walkthrough of Tropical 5. We're going to be doing the campaign. This is going to be like the second series that will be going along with Dying Light. So this series will be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Dying Light will be Monday, Wednesdays and Friday. So for now, I'm going to just invert this week's videos. I'm going to be uploading 3 Tropicals and 2 Dying Lights, and after that week will be the other way around. You people who've been subscribed to my channel, who from the beginning, you might have seen that I uploaded some Tropical 5 videos already. Well, those videos were actually sandbox mode. In this part, I'm gonna do the campaign. So, yeah, if you guys are wondering what is Tropical 5, well, it is a city builder game where you're set in a Caribbean style and you're given to run a city and you have to build it and maintain it and you have to keep people happy and stuff like that, or else if you don't keep them happy you will lose the game and you're the president throughout the whole game. So that's what's going on. So if you lose an election, it's game over. So exactly, to get support from the people you need to make them happy and they will vote for you no matter what. So yeah, so I'm gonna do the campaign, new game. I'm going to skip the tutorial. I don't need to do the tutorial because I already know how to play this game. So yeah, campaign, changing the world. Gotta create a dynasty. So let's see. So our dynasty, we're gonna start with Archer Fangs. Just Archer Fangs. So I get to create now oh my god, a president or a character. And as you start playing the game, you will start getting like, oh, that some random woman got pregnant because of you and that's another dynasty member, or that you just got another dynasty member out of nowhere and you could select the skills, and each skills have their own effect in the world, in the game. Like if you see global effect or manager effect, that depends on what you put them in. If it's a manager effect, if you put them in manager of a building, it will only apply to that building. If it's a global effect, that means president. So, yeah, so let's start by putting a male. Name, we're gonna go with some nice decent name. Let's try I don't even know. Let's just go for Benjamin, why not? So here's a skill. Administrator skill, silver's building construction cost decreased by 10%. Agent detects hidden roles in tropical 20% faster. Agitator converts 2 votes when cheating on elections. Altruist grants $2,000 bonus starting money. Celebrity foreign increased by 10%. Cheapskate, all constructions are 4% cheaper. Reduce pollution in tropical by 10, that's environmentalist. Financer grants $200 annual income. Foreman, global effectiveness of protection beneath increased by 2. General, all Tropican soldiers inflict 2% more damage. And we're back to it, administrator. So I guess I'm gonna go for let's see. Let's do with administrators, and building cost is decreased by 10%. Our race, we're gonna go for Latino, Caucasian, let's go whatever's. Whatever, just to make something random. Why not? That looks like an administrator. So there. Now to create the costume, let's just make him look like an administrator. Something fancy. There's no other. They have like weird clothing. Let's go with the Cold War outfit. Let's change that to. Oh, that's his thing. Let's go back. It's really hard to tell which color would be good. Let's go with that one. With the dark sky blue. Supplementary color, that will be the pants. Let's see. Let's go with black. Or actually, let's go with green. Let's put some hair on them. Let's look like an afro, undercut, pompadour. No, thank you. Comb over. No. Foxhawk. No. Ooh, hobo. No. No. Shaft. No. Pulp fiction. Nope. Hipster. No, thank you. They had like weird clothing and hairstyles too. Let's just make them look. Let's start with this one, the pompadour. Make hair black, hair color. Then we're gonna put hat, no accessory, nothing. Let's just start with the game.
You know those people who established dynasties so powerful that their names echo through the centuries? I'm one of them. New world, new opportunities, no limits. This island of mine could become anything. It could be a farmer's heaven, the fields reaching the horizon, and the markets full of people. Or it could be a production powerhouse, with chimneys reaching the sky, and docks busy with all sorts of exotic goods. Or it could be the paradise on earth, a magnet for travelers from all over the world, a place for fiesta and fun.
Sir, we're docking the ship, sir.
For now, he's just a dirt-poor piece of land in the middle of the ocean. Let's make it shine.
Alright. So now we have the missions. We can make the difficulty for economic and political. We're gonna leave a medium. Disasters, we're gonna reduce that to rare. And then we could choose 2 islands. So let's start with Cayo de Fortuna. So I lowered down the music, so you guys cannot hear it. So it's probably, if you do hear it, maybe it's part of the game, I don't know. But I reduced it down to low.
Ah, the Caribbean. A lush and untamed land. My new home. Beautiful and full of promise. A new beginning, far from the politics of the old world. A chance to start fresh and do things my way. I'm tired of the musty weather and rigid thinking back home. I need a change. I was appointed governor of this island. Not that anyone else wanted the job anyway. My unique approach to government will make this colony the most prosperous in the Caribbean. How hard can it be? You just need some planks, a few nails, and a trusty advisor to shout
at. So, a new dawn. So this is the first mission.
Welcome to the Caribbean, Governor. Allow me to introduce myself, Lord Oaksworth, His Majesty's emissary to the region.
His Majesty has graciously given you this colony to rule in his name for a number of years indicated by your mandate. Complete the task sent by His Majesty and I will make sure that you get extensions to your terms as governor. So right now we're just a governor, we're not really a president. To become a president, you declare independence. And to do that, well, you need to get your people's approval to 50%. Right now, if you look at the bottom left, you see the mini-map of the whole island. You have your money, you have your population, which is a little you know, the little human body symbol, and then the thumbs up is your approval, the people's approval overall. Then above that you have the time speed, and to the left side you have their mandate um, time. So 4 years. So I got 4 years to get my people higher. And as the game starts progressing, you start getting like more like missions, submissions, and each of those missions will sometimes have like rewards to extend the mandate. Wow. Alright, so let's start playing. So what do we have here?
Greetings, old chap. Have I got a deal for you today? As Crown Representative, I can offer you your very own trading license.
Alright, so license to trade. I can start you off with the silver package that indicates the trading license and your free trade ship. However, for a man such as yourself, I have to recommend the platinum package that includes all features of the silver package as well as not one, not two, but three special trade offers to start you off. Unlock trade, one free trade ship. So platinum package is 4,000, silver package is 2,000, and the license from the Dutch, which is 500, and I lose 10 crown relations. So let's go for the platinum package for now. Oh, there's another mission over here.
His Majesty needs money to build a new underwater palace. He wants you to begin growing money. I mean, one of those crops that make heaps of cash.
Alright, so objective, build one plantation sugar. Reward, your mandate will be extended by 6 months. Alright. So, before we head to the building, let's check the overlays. So we have overlays, this is like a little grid. You will see that the grid may be green, yellow, or even red to orange. The green is the best spot you want to put your plantations, your ranches, whatever building you have. As you start progressing through the game, you start liking more buildings, and then it will be other buildings that require you to place them in the red zone instead of green. So you can plant cocoa, bananas, coffee, corn, cotton. And then we have pastures, which is the ranches, pineapple, sugar, and tobacco. And the ranches are pigs, llamas, goats, and cattle. So they need a sugar plantation. So let's see, where can we build a sugar plantation? So over here looks like a good spot, like super dark green, which is nice. So let's do that. Let's see. But first, let's build some roads. I think I need a road over here. I would like to build a road around the palace. Alright, let's extend the road over here. And let's build the plantation. Not bananas, I want sugar. Right here will be a good spot. So let's speed it up a bit. So you can see you start off with the construction of it. These are going to be the people that will start building your buildings. These are the teamsters that will be collecting the resources from the farms, ranches, the production buildings. These are houses for people, and these are plantations. And these are the docks that will be exporting the goods to somewhere I don't know where, and you get money in return. And this is your palace. If this gets destroyed, it's game over. This is where we'll be leaving. So throughout the whole game. So what I like to do is I like to keep my job quality to 50. If you can see the tab right there, it says budget 40 out of 40, manager none, then the people symbol, then you have education, illiterate, job quality 40, and wealth provided, wealth off. So I like to keep it to 50. Then I'll tell you the effectiveness of the building. Basically, the effectiveness is like how the building will function.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
So yeah, so we completed the task which built a sugar plantation. So now we get the option to get $5,000 in our treasury. $5,000 to a Swiss bank. That's like a little personal bank that you have that you can to upgrade your Dynasty members. Additional mandate extension, which is 1 year, and more citizens. So I'm gonna go for a mandate, which is the best thing you want to do in the beginning of the game. So yeah. Alright, so I'm just putting the job quality to 50. I want to do it at least nice. Alright, so I'm gonna start. So I'm gonna look at this thing called the Almanac. You have the economy, the happiness, the people, the politics, the dynasty, and the buildings you have at the moment. You also check if you go to resource overview right here. If you click on it, it will tell you all the resources you're producing and then how much you produce, how much you consumed, how much you exported, how much you imported, and the price of the unit per 1,000 pieces. So, yeah. So sugar is worth $800 while corn is worth $400. So it's not really a good thing right now. I'm only be getting like 1,200 profit. You got to check your balance, the revenue, your expensive, and all that. And right here, you got to check your workforce. Underneath you have unemployed, so I have 7 unemployed citizens and 1 open job. So that means the plantation have 1 spot open and then 7 people who need jobs. So I'm gonna build some more buildings so I can make those people get occupied in something. So let's see. So I think we should build a logging camp, produce some trees, like get some logs out of them. So let's see. I think that will be like a good spot. Like right here. Let's extend the road a bit. And you haven't noticed that there's a red and green arrow. Red means that it's not connected to a road. If you go over it, now it's connected to a road. Basically, it needs a road for the teamsters to pass by and they get the stuff. Alright, let's continue. I think we'll build another thing. I think we'll be like a ranch. Let's start producing goats. Goats is my favorite thing to go at first. I think we could build it right here next to the actually let's make a row right here going up. Let's build some ranches of goat. There you go. So there's gonna be some nice stuff coming in.
Technological progress is the path to autonomy, Governor. We need more scientists to think important thoughts and discover new stuff.
Alright, so Evita Vasquez. So researching new technologies will allow us to improve our economy and society and help us break the shackles of our imperial masters. Build a library, you will receive more tasks. Right, let's do that. Build a library. So a library will allow us to research technologies and get more buildings, more edicts, and all that. That will help us improve. You could also get edicts right here. You have to go to the edicts, which is you see the almanac, the Tropican sky, the X is research, and the circle is edicts. So I could enable general or that's not general, extra rations or no free lunch, which means Tropicans will have to pay for their food, or extra rations increase the food consumption and the food happiness. So I'm not gonna worry about that right now. So yeah. And how do you get more citizens? Well, you have to something you get like some ship coming in with citizens. Usually the batch number is like about 16 to 24 of citizens coming in. So yeah, it randomizes. So yeah, so let's build a library. Let's put this to a high priority so I can complete the quest. So the log income is done. So let's see. Job quality is poor. Let's put it to 50. The world per item means how much money they're gonna get paid. That means if I go for world off, they will get paid world off and everything. But I'm not gonna do that because I want them to be 50 quality. Any building that goes over that, I'm gonna leave it like that default. So yeah. And you've been seeing that these are little buildings that are adding some color to the island. Well, those are shacks, and that means that there isn't no more houses for the people. So they start building their own shacks, and those houses don't need any money to maintain. Whereas this one, you do need to pay for them, but in return you get rent. So basically the budget is like the rent fee each citizen has to pay. So if I build more houses, I will get to get money from the rent. And the houses up to at least 8 citizens. In other words, 4 families. So yeah. So for now, I'm just gonna wait it out a bit. Let's fast forward super fast so you can see how it goes. A freighter explored Tropico worth $2,000, almost $3,000. Alright, there isn't any worker here. Why is that? I could actually hire a worker from the people. Oh, I got one right there already, so we don't need to do anything. So now that we got that, let's do some research. Let's start with farms upgrades, and then ranch, and then mines. Let's go with the military fort, productivity skills, and the lumber mill. Let's go with red tape, paper, and constitution. All of these, they unlock something. Farm workers unlocks ability to upgrade plantations. Ranch is the same thing for ranches. The mines, it just allows me to get mines, just to show what it says. The trigger allows me to build military forts. The foreman allows me to find the hidden roles of my citizens and having a manager skills that involves productivity, which can help me improve the production building, which would be nice as well. Planks or lumber mill, paper, which is a newspaper, it increases liberty on your island. So yeah, red tape allows me to get census, urban development building permit, edicts, and the constitution. Well, the constitution, self-explanatory there. Let's go on. So
We
I'm
are
not
the
gonna
shadows that move the world.
All right.
We rule in secret. We are the salvation of mankind. We are the order, and you will be one of us.
I've been watching your career with interest. Governor, I sense great potential in you. However, joining the order is not so trivial. You must first prove yourself, gain your independence from the crown, and you will be one of us. Objective, declare independence. Reward, win the mission. Hint, to declare independence, you have to increase your population support above 50%. To do this, improve the happiness and take steps to increase the revolutionaries on your island. Increase the revolutionaries on your island. Alright, I'm just making sure. Leon Kane. Alright, so declare independence and mission is over. And I progress to the second mission. Alright, so let's see. We have 19% approval. I want to know why is that. So let's check the almanac. Let's do the happiness. So let's see. So crime safety, entertainment is 0, food is 27, healthcare is 0, housing is 25, job is 41, liberty is 29, and religion is 0. So I think healthcare and crime safety, I cannot deal with it until I enter the World War eras. Yes, there are eras in this game. You start with the Colonial era, then you move to the World War era, and then to the Cold War, and then the modern times. And by doing so, you unlock new buildings, new edicts, more constitution options, and more research options. And there you go. So let's tackle some of these stuff. Not right now, but I'm going to tackle them next video. So for now, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And if you got any questions about the game or about my channel, you can leave them down in the comments below. And as always, this is Archer Fangs. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.